Hong Kong, with its cha chan tangs, international cuisine, and other culinary delicacies, has a reputation for being a foodie paradise. But behind that accolade, the city's dining industry is struggling to survive.
我哋咁樣其實都係喺個收支平衡嘅紅色線上邊，即係可能都好危險嘅時候，咁就導致到其實都會擔心就係呢一行會唔會到最終係有機會真係執笠。
Restaurant attendance is down across the city. In 2025, a key indicator of restaurant traffic fell significantly, down 22% compared to 2019. The decline is hurting newcomers and storied institutions alike. Ocean Empire Food Shop, Daniel's Restaurant, Ancient Moon, After You Dessert Cafe, Egg Slut, King Ludwig Beer Hall, and Ocean Rock Seafood and Tapas have already closed or will soon shut their doors. And they're only the tip of the iceberg. In April 2025, there were 17,154 active restaurant licenses in Hong Kong. The figure is down nearly 3% compared to the previous year, and it highlights a worrying reversal of Hong Kong's brief post-pandemic recovery. Follow the data back to the pre-pandemic days of 2019, and the restaurant industry's troubles look even starker.
At the moment, the catering industry is facing a lot of challenges. Seeing that the economy of Hong Kong is still in its recovering stage and is not fully recovered.
The COVID-19 pandemic took a serious bite out of Hong Kong's food and beverage industry. The city was closed to tourists for nearly 3 years, and restaurants and bars that stayed open to serve the city's residents were hit with strict controls. Profits plunged, and despite billions of Hong Kong dollars in government subsidies, the industry struggled to stay afloat. Hong Kong saw more than 2,000 restaurants fold by the end of 2021. Recovery is still slow 2 years after the city reopened to the world. In 2019, before the pandemic, there were 18,117 restaurants operating, booking 112 billion Hong Kong dollars in business. As of 2023, profits were still 10 billion Hong Kong dollars below pre-pandemic levels.
Spending power of the citizens in Hong Kong are less than before COVID. And then we see that there are so many Hong Kong citizens going to Shenzhen or GBA area, spend their weekend and holidays there. It's hurting our business quite a bit.
On a macro level, Hong Kong's GDP per capita is lower than it was pre-pandemic. This as Hong Kong's middle class shrank between 2016 and 2024. Meanwhile, many price-conscious Hong Kongers are choosing to spend their cash outside the city. In 2024, Hong Kongers booked a record 104 million departures. Many of these trips were to the next city north, Shenzhen in mainland China, where the average cost of a meal is much lower than in Hong Kong.
We are trying our best to compete with our neighbor. But of course, if our operating cost is so high, there's no way that we can, reduce our food costs or reduce some other operating expenses to match with the Shenzhen counterpart.
And as more Hong Kongers are leaving the city than ever before, fewer tourists are coming in. In 2024, Hong Kong recorded 44.5 million tourist arrivals, a decline of more than 20 million compared to 2018, which was before the city was hit with anti-government protests followed by the pandemic. And those who visit the city are spending less than before. Visitors from mainland China make up about 77% of tourist arrivals. And while same-day mainland tourists spend an average of 2,200 Hong Kong dollars in 2019, today they spend less than half that much.
So in this sense, we see that even if we have more tourists coming to Hong Kong, their spending power has been lessened.
As restaurants close, their employees bear the brunt. More than 100 staff were left out of pocket to the tune of more than 1 million Hong Kong dollars when the King Parrot Group closed in June. Authorities also said more than 100 employees of the Ocean Empire food shop had sought help to recover over 15 million Hong Kong dollars in unpaid wages. So, how can Hong Kong reverse this trend?
我哋點樣將我哋本地嘅餐飲服務同埋出品做好呢？就要透過一啲，譬如頭先我講嗰個點樣將我哋嘅現有嘅從業員點樣去將佢嗰個服務啊，所有嘅技術提升，我覺得從呢方面呢着手呢，對未來嘅餐飲業嘅發展呢，都相對會比較有利嘅。其實呢段時間政府可以做一啲工作，將嗰啲失業嗰啲工友或者待業工友喺一個呢段時間做個短程嘅 training， 咁可以喺未來嘅日子佢再同日投入嗰個餐飲服務咧，都有啲幫助嘅都係。
We have to employ more, technology in our operating business. For example, like in the mainland, every restaurant you don't use cash to pay your bill. But now in Hong Kong, still a lot of small restaurants still don't use electronic payment. So we have to change this scenario.
Industry experts have also called on the government to issue consumption vouchers to residents to boost business. Hong Kong's leader, John Lee, has also urged businesses to adapt to changing market dynamics. But even if these changes were implemented, the road to recovery appears to be a long and difficult one.